Dear Canada, when I was a child, Pierre Elliott Trudeau was our Prime Minister. And when he instituted the National Energy Program, Alberta was devastated. My dad was a successful business owner who employed dozens and dozens of people. All of his employees lost their jobs. We declared bankruptcy and were foreclosed on. My dad lost everything. So, my parents, my sister, and I lost our home. Our family went from being successful to living in our uncle's basement for a year. Our family spent a full year with 10 people in a house that only had one bathroom. It was rough for all of us, but we made it through. Eventually, Alberta recovered, but our family didn't. We still feel the pain to this day, all these years later. On October 21st, you re-elected Justin Trudeau to be your Prime Minister. Like you, I am a proud Canadian and have proven my loyalty by risking my life in a war zone to protect our country. I was wounded there and have been suffering from those wounds for over 20 years. My family has also suffered from those wounds and is still suffering today. Canada, you elected a Prime Minister who said that veterans were asking for more than the government is willing to give. So, every day, another veteran who is desperate for help takes their own life. Their cries for help continue to go unanswered. Canada, you elected a government who has openly declared they will destroy the Alberta energy sector, which will destroy Alberta. And your response was, well, I guess Alberta should have diversify their economy, so tough luck for you. You don't seem to understand that it's more than the oil sector you've shut down. Hundreds of restaurants have already shut down, with hundreds more about to. Downtown Calgary has high-rises that are vacant. Property values are dropping, and businesses of all sorts are evaporating with no end in sight. Tens of thousands of people have lost their jobs, gone bankrupt, lost their homes. Suicide is on the rise, and mental health is on the decline. All of this pain, and you don't seem to notice. Still, somehow, it's us Albertans who are paying you equalization payments. How is this possible? If you won't help us by sending the cash back in our direction, that's fine. At least stop taking our money until we can get back on our feet. Please. Canada, you chose to replace the cleanest, most ethical oil in the world with Saudi oil. By doing this, you are supporting a dictatorship that kills homosexuals and subjugates women. How can you be in favor of human rights, gay rights, women's rights, and yet support Saudi oil? The result of your decision is less clean oil, ethical oil, and more dirty, unethical oil. Zero improvement will occur with carbon emissions. Instead, there's going to be more carbon emissions and less progress on human rights. Destroying the Alberta energy sector goes against all of your morals and beliefs, and yet somehow you still justify your decision. When we pleaded for help, you rolled your eyes. When Alberta warned you that our separatist sentiment was on the rise, you scoffed. When Justin Trudeau, the man who openly hates the West, won the election, you cheered. You cheered for the devastation of the West. I love you, Canada. I love you so very much. I love you so much that I've given all that I have to give to you. I love you. But we are in an abusive relationship. There is no pain so great as unrequited love. A good marriage is one where each has an equal say. A good marriage is one where each respects the opinions of others, even if they disagree. In a good marriage, each spouse not just allows for the individuality of the other, they support and encourage individuality. Alberta has done all that we can to be a good partner to you. We have put bread on the table, paid your bills, put your kids through school, and supported your freedom to be whoever you want to be. But still, you don't love us back. You don't even want to treat us as casual friends. Alberta feels more than just left out. We feel despised. Dear Canada, the time has come for us to go our separate ways. We love you so much. But we now realize that you will never love us back. For most of my life, separation was not even a possibility, but now I realize that it's the only way that we can survive. And I'm heartbroken.